Oh my god, I'm playing a Silent Hill game. Oh my god. It's so awesome. I know. It's one of the best things since sliced bread. Creature features playing a Silent Hill game. Oh my god, and it's not even Silent Hill month. So this is only as big as the thing will allow me, okay? I can't go any further. This is as far as it will go. Listen to that crusty soundtrack. Wow. That is the superior soundtrack to any Silent Hill game. Alright, select scenario. So the game takes place between two different perspectives, right? One is Cybil, the other is Harry. Harry is basically a retelling of the first game. Literally just a visual novel form, so I don't think I'm going to actually play that tonight. I expect so much crust. Hello? Hello? The phone had suddenly gone dead. She tried to call back right away, however, the call would not go through. Perfect. I wonder what is going on. Her coworker Sally saw Cybil's flushed face and could not help making a joke. It's because you are so hostile. I bet they just don't want to talk to you anymore. Hostile? Perhaps after all I do always say what's on my mind. Saying this, Cybil smiled. The peaceful town of Brams. The population is small, and perhaps for this reason, there's not been an incident worth calling an incident for several years. That's an original still. Cybil calls the Silent Hill police station one more time. Odd, Cybil thought. It seems as if this may be the result of the telephone lines having been severed or something. Damn, she's still thick, though. Cybil leaps from her chair, causing it to spin, reaches for the helmet on top of a locker, and with it in hand, prepares to leave the room. Wait! Just where do you think you are going at this hour? Sally has a look of, you have got to be kidding on her face, and then she absent-mindedly allows the coffee cup she was holding in her right hand to fall to the floor. Ah, hot! You can take care of that yourself. Cybil mumbles this in her head, and in the next moment ran out of the room. Ooh, with some crusty, translations. Cybil straddles them. Straddles. Do we have to say straddles? Normally, I would pull this guy over. Cybil mutters this, increases her speed, and catches up with the four-wheel drive Jeep in no time. As she passes it, Cybil glances inside the Jeep for a moment, quickly smiles, and then blasts in front of it. The Jeep quickly becomes smaller and smaller in the side mirrors of her motorcycle. And then, she started to notice that she could not keep her eyes focused. Sleepiness? No, I've been on the night shift for a while, and should have gotten plenty of sleep this afternoon. Her body becomes one with the motorcycle, and it slices through the darkness. Wait, we gotta get a voice for Cybil. Maybe it was foolish. No. Maybe it was foolish to wear short sleeves. Cybil then stared straight forward. Oh, shit! The last thing she saw was the rapidly approaching rock wall on the side of the road. She's lying face down in the middle of a wide street. I wonder just how long I have been here like this. Silent Hill. That is what is written on the sign on the sidewalk. She can see a man lying down on one of the long bench seats lined up along the windows. Hold on, I thought Cybil was the one that put him there. A customer? No, this place isn't open. Oh, I get to make choices? Sweet. What am I gonna do? Get your lazy ass up, Harry. It holds her arms out in a way that suggests that she is going to shake his shoulders. You good, Harry? Beats my ass. And I'm dead. I'm Cybil. Cybil Bennett. I am a police officer in the neighboring town of Brams. All communication with this town suddenly went dead, so I came here to investigate. Harry's expression changed slightly to one of relief. I should have said... Oh, wait, shit. I should have said so sooner, but I'm Harry Mason. I'm a writer. I had decided to come here for my first vacation in a while. Harry shrugged his shoulders and looked at Cybil with a serious look on his face. When I arrived here, I got separated from my daughter. She's a little girl, 7 years old, with black hair. Her name is Cheryl. You haven't seen her, have you? Sorry, but I haven't. I see. Just where did she go? She's not the type to just act on her own. When I came to, I was lying in the street in front of this cafe. As for how I got here, I don't remember at all. It sounds a lot like what happened to me. Well, anyway, Harry stands up and glances at the out-of-season snow that continues to fall. I've got to look for Cheryl. There's no way I can just leave her here alone. Here's a random fucking gun. I'll give you this then. You never know what might happen under these circumstances. Circumcisions? Is that what I just said? If you feel threatened, then pull the trigger without hesitating. It'd be amazing if you just grabbed that gun and shot me. What? Harry? Don't go shooting me by mistake or anything. Ah, the irony of that. A little bit of foreshadowing. I haven't had any training on how to stop bullets. Man, she's a whole lot of woman. So looks back and sees that the cafe has disappeared into the fog. Oh shit! It's the smiling dog from Creepypasta. Between it and her, and then, as soon as it detected Cybil, it began to ferociously run toward her, scattering the fog as it moved. The monster. Wait, what do I want to do here? Attack Cybil. Kya! Cybil just manages to duck in time. The fierce monster passes over her head. It continues forward just a little bit, and then turns around. It is clear that it is coming after Cybil. Cybil places her hand on her belt to draw her handgun. She utters, "Oh!" She had just given her handgun to Harry not long ago. She went pale. Cybil forcefully stands up and begins to run with all her strength. The sound of the monster's footsteps and its panting close in on her as it persistently chases her from behind. She stomps on the pavement as she moves forward. In the corner of her eye, Cybil sees buildings appear out of them and disappear into the fog. And at some point, she ends up losing her bearings and becomes unsure of her location. She then notices that she no longer senses the presence of the monster. She stops and leans against an antique lamppost and presses on her chest. She waits as the time between her continuous white breaths gradually increases and then begins walking by again. Cybil. Dude, what do I want to do here? Alright, I'm gonna keep it... Dude, chat. Let's do something here. You guys vote. What we do. Alright? You guys choose what we're gonna do. Eventually. I got you this time, though. Is overcome with hopelessness. Wait, I got a better idea, because I got a feeling that you guys... B? Fair. Alright, Dino. Overcome with hopelessness. Being unable to escape from Silent Hill, Cybil then worries about what she could do next. Since all the people have vanished, she cannot even talk to anyone about what is happening here. I should look for the police station. Even if the person I was talking on the phone with earlier isn't there, I might be able to get some other information there. Moved quite a bit. She readied herself. Who's there? Oh shit, Harry! Jump scaring ass. A man jumped up right away and pointed a black handgun at Cybil. The man. Alright, chat. What does Harry Mason do? Alright, I'm gonna roll a d20. Because, Dino, I know you're gonna pick always... you're the only one voting right now. So I'm gonna roll a d20. Okay? Evens, it's A. Odds, it's B. Alright? Evens. Lowers the gun. Lucky. Lucky Cybil. The man slowly returns the weapons to his side. Cybil. Harry! Sorry. Wait, I'm gonna change up the voices. Alright, I'm sorry. I know we're like halfway through the game already. I thought that another monster had appeared. I gotta do some Silent Hill voice acting. So, instantly I hid behind a chair. Me too. All this is not good for my heart, you know. Before I came here, I found a steel pipe. I will give the handgun back to you. Like you said, I might end up shooting a human by mistake. Saying that, Harry plops the gun into Cybil's hand. Cybil nods slightly. This feels like AI writing. Have you found your daughter? No. Harry shakes his head back and forth. I thought she might be in custody at the police station, so I came here. What do you mean in custody, Harry? Jeez. Harry looks around the room and then speaks. But just like this, there is not a single man, woman, or child here. Let's look somewhere else. There should be a church just over the river. Maybe she is in custody there? The church has arrested a child. By Lord, by Jove. Okay. Oh. Hell yeah! It is foretold by gyromancy. You are too late. The woman mutters this and stands. You are too late. The girl that you are looking for just left here. The color of Harry's face changes. Cheryl. Was it Cheryl? She is a 7-year-old girl with black hair. The woman at the altar puts one hand up to silence Harry. Even without saying this, you would understand. But I will tell you this much. The two of you will never see that girl again. My predictions are often correct. That girl knows what you are planning, yes. It was foretold by gyromancy. She will head towards her goal without being found by you. She is just a young girl. She came to this town and then went missing. If she did come here, then why did you let her go alone? Cybil screamed at the woman. Oh dear! Such words! I have no obligation or reason to protect that child. And also, she stops speaking and then comes down from the altar. She was not alone. My daughter is with her. Cybil frowned. Your daughter? Those girls happen to be separated, then it would certainly be a pity. What is more, my daughter would most surely not remain silent. Harry began to speak as if the floodgates had just been opened. What are you getting at? I am Cheryl's guardian. I have a responsibility to protect her. Tell me where she is going. The hospital, but it is useless to follow after them. If you do not want to die, then you must leave this place. I am Dahlia Gillespie. If you do not wish to increase the number of corpses, then do not disturb those girls, yes? Before Dahlia finished speaking, Harry ran out. Bye-bye, Harry. See you later. Harry, wait. Cybil prepares to chase after him, looks back at Dahlia. Dahlia was there to trying to suppress a laugh. All Cybil saw was Dahlia's unsightly back. Oh! By Jove! Her rump is quite unsightly. Hey, Harry, what are you doing, man? Quit siphoning the gas. Once Cybil caught up to Harry, he was having a difficult time breathing. You alright? That woman, Dahlia or something. Harry placed one hand on his chest, stopped in the streets, and placed his other hand on the car. I don't know for sure, but I have a feeling that wasn't the first time that I met that woman. Long ago, I think I met her somewhere. Harry says this and begins coughing. Harry, you don't look so good. Cybil, the air seems to have gotten thin here or something. I just have to deal with it. Harry. Alright. Evens it's A. Oh no. Yeah. We're gonna go with evens it's B, odds it's A. Okay. It's odds. Oh shit, it was supposed to be A. Oh, bloody hell. Harry began to cough violently again. Are you alright? You look like you are in pain. Blood flows out from the spaces between the fingers of the hand that Harry placed over his mouth. Harry! Harry wiped his hands on his pants without surprise. Oh, shit. It's nothing to worry about. Please don't look at me like that. But your pants are stained black with blood. Cybil stared at Harry's face. He looks lonely, and even more worn down than when they first met in the cafe. Since coming here, my physical condition has been deteriorating. I once realized this. I even found scratches all over my body. It's because all I am thinking of is Cheryl. That is why I am not feeling the pain. Saying that, Harry pulled up one of his pant legs. Around his calf there was a long, dark red scar. It was a painful looking wound, one that would be impossible to ignore. Harry! They both thick, though. Is your daughter really in this place? I don't know, but all we can do is trust that woman from before, even though you said, I don't trust her. We don't have any other clues. Harry spoke, not expecting a reply. He slowly turned the knob of a nearby door. It appears to be locked. He lets out a long sigh. Wait, Harry! Let's split up and search. I will start from the top floor and search heading down. You start from the bottom. Then we'll meet up in the middle. That way we won't lose each other. Harry looked woeful. Sorry. I wish there was something I could do to thank you. Once we find your daughter, then you can take... Why? Cybil, why? Why, Cybil? Cybil smiled brightly. Cheryl! If you're there, come out. Your daddy is looking for you. Cybil's voice just reverberates and fades into the air. She places her hand on the knob of one of the doors and turns it. It appears to be locked. Maybe Cheryl's in one of the rooms and locked it from the inside. But if Cybil's voice cannot reach her, just how should I search for Cheryl? That's it. Cybil thinks of something. Alright. Evens. Evens is B, odds is A. It didn't land properly. Evens is odd. Evens is B, odds is A. Okay. Nat 20, baby. The hospital intercom.
Where's my towel?
Something just happened. Oh, shit. Harry? The second floor is the same as the third. There's a central corridor with doors lined up on both walls. I've been in this hospital like a million fucking times, and I don't know what they're describing. Oh, shit. It's a goth mommy. Cybil can tell that it is not Harry. It looks like a girl. Cybil just stared at the figure and was unable to move for a bit. Just like a frog being stared down by a snake, all her movements were sealed. Cheryl? Who knows how long it was before she said that. The girls did not answer and began moving towards Cybil, as if she was gliding. Slowly, she continued moving towards Cybil. Eventually, the girl twisted her body and jerked her right hand. She made her hand into a fist to create a large bullet of light and then looked at Cybil. By God, she's using the Force! Watch out, Cybil! Get down! It is Harry's voice. At the moment Cybil drops down, the bullet of light slices through the air and impacts into something behind her. It takes care of one of them. Wait, are we trying to kill Cheryl? It's not the same game. Holding his hand to his chest. Harry! He is struggling as hard as he can to reach his hand out to Cybil. Cybil rushes over to him and sits him up. Harry, I thought that something was wrong. By the time I realized, too late. Harry, don't talk. Harry's body became heavy. Cybil, I'm done for. Please, won't you help Cheryl? That girl from before, that wasn't Cheryl, was it? That was... Harry, hold on. Harry. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Look, this is a 3-option one. Stops moving. Harry. Harry. Harry did not speak or respond again. Well... Cybil, who had been able to accept the incomprehensible events that had occurred around her up to this point, was unable to believe that the man in front of her was dead. The wind seems to be blowing outside. Cybil stared at her hands, which had become covered with blood. Instead of trying to wipe them off, she firmly grasped her handgun. Something like a kind of resolution arose in Cybil's stern look. Cheryl, I must find her and then take her home. Oh, Harry's dead. Oh, snap. There's somebody standing over there. I see you. It is hot. Somewhere, something is burning. To her front, far off in front of her, a small red light can be seen. The red light is swaying. It wriggles like a hand waving someone to come forth. After the chilly lobby, the heat is unimaginable. The extraordinary heat feels almost as if magma from within the earth has arisen, and because of it, Cybil has to bend down as she walks from time to time. That room is not far now. Cybil's sleeves had caught fire. The fire is gradually spreading around her footing, and Cybil's entire body's engulfed in flames. She may or may not have realized this, but Cybil continues forward. What the fuck? How did we get here? As she entered the room, she noticed two people, Dahlia and a girl dressed in blue. The two of them are facing each other amongst the blazing flames, staring at each other's expressions. When the two of them notice Cybil's presence, they turn to face her. Dahlia looks surprised and the girl looks calm. Their expressions are in great contrast to another. Not a single word was spoken. Cybil approaches the two, reads something in the eyes of the girl, pulls her gun from a pocket, and then places the muzzle against Dahlia's forehead. What the fuck? Oh, what? What? When she came to, Cybil was sleeping on a small bench in the cafe. Cheryl is standing next to her, gazing out the window at the steadily falling snow. A bike is waiting outside of the cafe for Cybil. Its engine is running. Damn, she's still thick, though. Cheryl smiles brightly at Cybil, opens the door of the cafe, and disappears into the fog. Cybil runs out after her. What? Wow! What a visual novel that was! Holy shit! Very nice. Well, okay, so what I just gauged from that is that Alessa killed Harry, and then Cybil saves Cheryl, right? Saves Cheryl from the burning pits of hell itself. Comes back out, passes out, wakes up in the cafe, and then Cheryl's there somehow. It fucking... then Cheryl just runs out into the fog, and then Cybil loses her. That's it. Cybil just had one job. Harry's dying wish was to help Cheryl, and Cybil just fucking let it flop. Cybil was like, oh shit, I lost the child I came here for. All this whole point, this whole adventure that I've taken, her dad's dead, I'm walking around in this town looking for this little girl, the whole reason I came here, she just walked out the front door of the cafe.